Okay, the video you just saw was Daytona 2025. This video is Daytona 2026. One of the most gruesome Daytona trip I've ever had because as you can see, it snowed. And then later on, I had to pass through other states that had freezing rain. Think about that before you can do a trip like that. You know, the floor is slippery, guys, and I was traveling at nighttime, meaning that I have to keep pace with cars and not relying on brakes, which I did brake at some point, but thank God it was not snowing when I brake. But it was a gruesome trip. Anybody else doing something like this would could have easily resulted in a crash and possibly died. There is, in fact, two riders that lost their lives on a Friday and Saturday after the Daytona trip. So my heart goes out to them and their families. And that's all I can say because everyone has their time. Eventually, my time will come soon, too. You never know because I'm always doing stupid things like this all the time. Now, this is the nighttime when I arrive at the hotel. And then the other day would be me in Daytona doing the Harley check-in challenges, mainly promoting businesses. You have to check in and, you know, and move on. About six location. One is a tire location, and many are Harley dealerships here and there. That's all it is. And then the mileage, the Let's Ride challenge, I'm also enrolled into that. And that's about it. You need to have skills, brain, strength, positive mindset if you don't have a team with you, that's what it takes to do a trip like this. Any other negative mindset you have, you will not make it. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry, but you will not make it. And if you using your bike like a crab, shaking the handlebar while you're doing slow speed skills, even under 3 mph, you will not make it. All right?
I'm sure that will go along with Steve because of the making mistakes. I got you. You ready to rock and roll? All right. We're going to get up to
and then we'll have the winner will face off against Dave. We have Jim leading, Dave following. I'm sorry, Jim leading and Jay following. Again, Jim on a Police Road King, which is the bike that is used most by police agencies in urban areas because they don't feel the need to have a fairing. They think a windshield is enough. And the fairing bike is the older version of the Road Glide, which fairing bikes are used by suburban agencies mostly all around the country. Could go on for a while. You guys take bets amongst yourself who's going to prevail in this one. And understand, these two individuals were not police officers. So they didn't go to police motorcycle school, they went to an equivalent of that, and they're just so passionate about it, they purchased police motorcycles, and then they took their skill, took police type courses and took their skill level to another plane by practicing and practicing and practicing. These guys, just to say something in their behalf, the three guys that are here that are from Florida actually volunteered their time to do this. They're so passionate about it and they love playing in cone so much that they're here on their own time, on their own dime. Showing you that this can be accomplished. I'm going to have one more riding demonstration for you. What's going to happen now is these guys are going to come out and they're going to play a little game of cat and mouse. So one guy will lead through patterns that he'll pick in his head, and his challenger will ride behind him and try and follow him through the patterns. The objective of the lead rider is to cause a situation where the following rider can't follow him without putting his foot down or tapping a cone or anything like that. So whoever puts their foot down, drops the bike obviously, or taps the cone first, loses this round. And then we'll get another challenger up until we have an ultimate winner. So Rob is doing his best to leave Dave in a place where Dave can't recover, and that he has to put a foot down, drop the bike, or hit a cone. Notice the maneuvers, how precise and how fast they're going while navigating these tight patterns. It's one thing to do this very, very slowly. It's something else to do it with speed. Oh, he tried one that was even too hard for him. All right, who's coming out next?
She's about 130 pounds, and yes, the suspension was adjusted just for her in advance, by the way. She didn't know that. So that's why you see me have perfect handling without shaking the handlebar left and right at such a low speed maneuver. Besides scraping the board, making a left turn, locking the handlebar, making a sharp left and right turn in traffic, slow speed skills means that you must be in tune with your bike, as in perfect weight wise. In some pictures with engines, I know all the parts. I was amazed to see one of those engines open, and yeah, I wanted to see them. And here's the Harley concept bike. It's not out yet. It's just one model. Anybody can make a concept bike. To make many copies is a challenge, and this is my token for the check-in challenges. And then this is a recap of the mileage. After that will be all the amount of time that I stop for gas, break. Each stops I eat carefully. I even had salad, not really strong food. I was driving for about, give or take, 26 hours, I think. And the first 5 or 6 hours was around Florida, the last day. So I was seeing what I can do, test ride a bike here and there. That's all it is. All right, guys. Cheers again. See ya.